Saw this cool idea of people that were taking fictional characters and putting them in front of real world structures. I had this idea of taking these guys from the game Party Animals, which is like a online multiplayer brawler where the last person standing wins, and taking one of these guys, specifically the dog, and putting him in front of the old city hall in Richmond, Virginia, in this awesome picture that I had. I really like this picture, obviously, for the position of the sun and the way it caught the shadow, and then the crazy looking scaffolding on the building. The first thing I started doing was laying out kind of the framework for the posture of how I wanted this dog to be sitting. The one challenge was the sun is actually reflecting on the building across the street and hitting the city hall. So to recreate the lighting effect that you're seeing on the figure, I wanted to try to avoid that reflection. So that's actually why I have the dog leaning to his side and reaching out to the light. So the effect I wanted to capture was him sitting in the shadow, but his arm out into the sunlight. So the first thing I started doing was taking the Inca pen in Procreate to create the framework and start adding in a lot of the colors that you're seeing. I wanted to really make sure that I got the right colors so that you really see this character and he feels familiar. Then I took the flat brush and started just filling in all of these different colors to get him started off. After the flat brush, I go back to the Inca brush and start adding in all of the blending of the colors and kind of tightening up everything to get rid of any of the framework marks that I put in or anything that just feels odd from the very broad flat brush. So as I'm working from dark to light, going from the right side of him out to his hand in the sun, I'm trying to build up more and more value while cleaning up as I go to make him look a little bit more realistic, even though he's definitely very out of place in this picture. But one of the last things that I do, kind of like in a lot of my artwork, is I'll build up a layer of black and then decrease it to try and create a shadow. So I added one more layer just to create a little bit more value, and then I touch up the lines around the edge, and that's about it. This is a pretty cool 20-minute exercise. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thank God for giving me the ability to create. If you enjoyed watching this, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time.